Hello, welcome to Cần Thơ News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Hashtag today. Cần Thơ Marathon, a heritage race co-organized by Đức Anh Limited Company, or DHA Vietnam, and Vietnam Athletic Federation to conduct the closing and awarding ceremony. The final day of the Vietnamese Youth and Suburb Promotion in 2022 took place at Cần Thơ Supermarket on December 4. Ninh Kiều District Culture Sports and Broadcasting Center has held a contest on revolutionary songs. Top news: on the morning of December 4, at Sông Hậu Park Square, Cần Thơ City, the organizing board of Cần Thơ Marathon, a heritage race co-organized by Đức Hương Anh Limited Company, DHA Vietnam, and Vietnam Athletic Federation to conduct the closing and awarding ceremony. Attending the function were Mr. Trương Quang Hoài Nam, Deputy Head of the Central Committee for External Relations, Mr. Trần Việt Trường, Chairman of Cần Thơ People's Committee, and representatives of relevant units. The Cần Thơ Heritage Marathon 2022 attracted over 5,000 athletes from many countries and locations nationwide. It included 4 distances: 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, 21 kilometers, and 42 kilometers, with the distance working across famous destinations of Tây Đô Land, such as Ninh Kiều, Karang Flock Market, Vòng Cung Art Road. The Cần Thơ Heritage Marathon 2022 is expected to be a special event to describe image of Cần Thơ and encourage movement of sports training in Cần Thơ City. Athletes convinced thousands of kilometers. Nông Thị Hường and Nguyễn Hoàng Hưng excellently won the first prize with a distance of 21 kilometers. Trần Thị Hoa and Hoàng Văn Hưng won the first prize with a distance of 42 kilometers. The final day of the Vietnamese Youth and Suburb Promotion in 2022 took place at Cần Thơ Supermarket on December 4. On this occasion, Cần Thơ Department of Industry and Trade of Cần Thơ City signed a memorandum of understanding to cooperate with BIDV Trader Bank, VNPT Cần Thơ, and the city's Young Entrepreneurs Association in supporting entrepreneurs to start up, innovate in Cần Thơ area. The goal of the above cooperation is to focus on improving the capacity of businesses and creating a startup ecosystem. At the same time, join hands to support entrepreneurs to promote startups and innovative products in fields such as agriculture, industry, and digital transformation. In addition, a need to connect with local entrepreneurs and e-commerce exchange to expand goods consumption channels, bringing startups products to consumers more quickly. Last but not least, the function sector shall concern businesses to promote products. The partners of Cần Thơ Department of Industry and Trade, such as BIDV Trader, VNPT Cần Thơ, and Cần Thơ Young Entrepreneurs Association, have to focus on supporting digital transformation for departments and businesses, especially consulting providing services such as loans, deposits, investments, e-banking. Cần Thơ Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism has worked with Karang and Vĩnh Thành districts on activities of culture, sports and tourism, as well as movement on people unite to build cultural life in 2022. In 2022, Karang district held a lot of events on culture, music, sports, gym, and tourism. Through that, people had a chance to get exciting atmosphere. In addition, the district also promoted tasks of propaganda to enhance awareness of people to avoid not good behaviors in urban civilized cultural lifestyle and implement cultural families. Besides, the district paid attention to advertising, promoting, and building tourist products. In Vĩnh Thành district, there are on 56 self-governing residential areas with dozens of models, security, and other fancies. The district has 1 cultural center at district level, 11 cultural and sports centers, and a community learning center at commune and township level, developed 1 mini football field, bringing the total of 8 courts, 33 volleyball courts, 7 badminton courts. Generally, the 2 districts have successfully held sports games at district and commune levels and many sports tournaments. In recent years, many training courses how to instruct farmers on how to use pesticides safely. The agriculture sector of Cần Thơ City also cooperates with many relevant units to organize many times to collect the packaging of plant protection trusts. The purpose of these programs is to contribute to raising the awareness of farmers in learning the fields, protecting the environment, and improving the quality of life in rural areas. Through 7 times of organization, the agriculture sector of Cần Thơ City and other provinces and cities across the country have cooperated with Syngenta Company to collect and destroy more than 80 tons of packages and bottles of plant protection drugs. It's known that the 8th Clean Environment Green Life campaign in 2022 will be held in Cần Thơ City on December 7 to 8 in 4 localities: Lai, Thành, Cờ Đỏ, and Thốt. We turn to other news. In order to preserve and bring into play revolutionary songs, educate the spirit to love homeland in people's strata, Ninh Kiều District Culture Sports and Broadcasting Center has held a contest on revolutionary songs. More to follow. The contest took place until December 7, attracting more than 100 amateur actors who are officers, office workers, pupils, and students of schools in 11 wards in the district to participate in the competition with 23 performances, including solos, duets, trios, and dance groups. The content revolves around the theme of praising the party, below alcohol, praising the country, the sea and islands, so on and so forth. The performances are invested and staged very elaborate, impressive, combining many art genres and imbued with traditional revolutionary meanings. In Phụng Điền District, as planned, the Spring Voice Festival in 2023 will be held from January 14 to January 16, 2023. The opening ceremony is at 6:30 p.m. on January 14, 2023 at Phụng Điền District Square. This year's festival has the participation of 9 teams with about 270 actors from 7 communes and towns and Gia Sung Pharmacy High Schools. The content of the repertoire praises the party, praising alcohol, praising the love of the homeland, the nation's heritage traditions, achievements of Phụng Điền District and Cần Thơ City.
Ladies and gentlemen, being a form of folk performance, Hò Cần Thơ or Cần Thơ Senti has been present for more than 100 years. It's closely attached to the heart of residents in the hill region of Cần Thơ. With rural and charming style, Cần Thơ Senti was named in the list of the National Intangible Cultural Heritage by the Culture, Sports and Tourism Ministry in 2009. Existing not only in daily life, but Cần Thơ Senti is now also exploited to serve tourists. Following is a story that we have recorded in Phụng Điền Suburban District.
In the tranquil atmosphere of Vamsang Rustic Resort, the combination of the sound of a music tune, a flute, and the rustic voice of Shanti brought wonderful experiences for visitors from Holland.
Are now growth and hear the word, and it's fantastic for me. So it's very nice experience for me.
Music that we can hear in TV in Europe or even in here, so it was a very interesting experience, and I guess that more people should cultivate the old tradition of old music Vietnamese song.
Cần Thơ Shanti is the heritage and the pride of travelers of Cần Thơ. Years after years, Cần Thơ Shanti still preserves its identity. According to a representative employee of Vàm Sáng Roasted Resort, instead of đơn ca tài tử, it chooses the Southern Shandy, including Cần Thơ Shandy, to exploit the tourism products to serve visitors. One reason is that no travel units have exploited this form of act. The other reason is that sentences of Cần Thơ Shandy are short, and this makes visitors to Vàm Sáng Resort, mostly foreigners, easier to follow. Above all, this helps promote cultural values of the national intangible cultural heritage of Cần Thơ rural civilization.
I hope that exploiting Cần Thơ Shanty to serve tourism will be a highlight that clearly shows a local cultural feature. After a trial time, I feel that tourists like Cần Thơ Shanty very much. In the coming time, I plan to reduce a larger scale program. Maybe from these programs, I will introduce various forms of Shanty to tourists.
In addition to experiencing Shandy, Vàm Sáng Roasted Resort brings visitors new experiences with certain folk cuisine.
Let's look at the weather forecast. That's all for the news of Cần Thơ radio and television station. Thanks so much for your attention. Please visit our website, kênh youtube.vn. Bye for now.